Manchester United are on the march. Champions League football is getting closer and closer, and right now, Old Trafford is buzzing with excitement, optimism, and some genuinely fascinating transfer stories that are going to shape the club's future. Today we are covering everything. Michael Carrick's brilliant reaction after the Chelsea win, the injured stars who could be returning soon, and the massive debate about whether Rasmus Hojlund should come back to Manchester United this summer. Plus, Patrice Evra has admitted something surprising, and we are going to get into all of it. So stay with us because this is a big one. Let us start with the Chelsea win because it deserves to be talked about again. Manchester United travelled to Stamford Bridge at the weekend, one of the toughest away grounds in English football, and came home with 3 enormous points. Matheus Cunha scored before half-time, following yet another brilliant assist from the outstanding Bruno Fernandes, and United held on brilliantly to secure a famous 1-0 victory. It was not always pretty. It was not always comfortable. But it was exactly the kind of result that Champions League chasing teams need to grind out. After the game, Michael Carrick was full of praise for his players and his coaching staff. Speaking to the media, the interim manager said the boys deserved enormous credit for the performance and the result. He praised the coaches for putting together a brilliant game plan at short notice, adapting their approach over just a couple of days, and making sure every single player was in the right headspace going into such a massive match. Carrick also admitted that United could have played better at times during the game, but he was very clear that this was a game where the result mattered most, and in the end, his side found a way to get it done. That kind of mentality, that ability to grind out results even when you are not at your absolute best, is what separates good teams from great ones. With 5 games remaining in the domestic season, United are in a genuinely strong position. 3 of those 5 fixtures are at Old Trafford, where the atmosphere has been electric in recent months and where United's home form has been really impressive. If they can replicate the defensive organisation and the clinical counter-attacking football they showed against Chelsea, there is every reason to believe they can secure that top 4 spot and bring Champions League football back to Old Trafford. Before the Brentford game on Monday night, Carrick will also be hoping to welcome back some important players who have been missing through injury. Patrick Dorgu and Matthijs de Ligt are both long-term absentees who have been sorely missed, and the extra recovery time before the Brentford fixture gives them a genuine chance of returning to the squad before the season ends. Getting those players back fit and available would be a huge boost for United as they push for the finish line. Now let us talk about the story that everyone is discussing. Rasmus Hojlund and his future at Manchester United. When United signed Hojlund from Atalanta in the summer of 2023 for £72 million, the expectation was enormous. Here was a young, powerful, technically gifted striker who had torn Serie A apart and looked ready to make an immediate impact in the Premier League. But football is never that simple. Hojlund struggled to find his best form at Old Trafford, the goals did not come as freely as everyone had hoped, and eventually the decision was made to send him out on loan to Napoli for the season. And what a difference a change of scenery has made. In Italy, Hojlund has been absolutely outstanding. 19 goal contributions this season in Serie A is a remarkable return for a 23-year-old who many people had written off just 12 months ago. He looks confident, sharp, and dangerous, and his performances have reminded everyone why United paid so much money for him in the first place. But here is the complication. Napoli have an obligation to buy Hojlund permanently for around £38 million if they secure Champions League qualification. That means if Napoli finish in the top positions in Serie A, United could lose Hojlund at a significant financial loss without having any say in the matter. And that raises a very important question. Should United be doing everything they can to bring Hojlund back before that obligation is triggered? Ryan Giggs certainly thinks so. The former United legend has been very clear and very passionate in his opinion that Hojlund deserves another chance at Old Trafford. Giggs argued that the young Dane was placed in an incredibly difficult situation during his time at United, being the only senior striker at the club and carrying the entire goal-scoring burden on his shoulders alone. There was no competition for the position, no experienced striker to take the pressure off him, and no room for the kind of form dips that every young striker goes through at some point in their career. Giggs compared the situation with Benjamin Sesko, who has thrived at United this season with regular opportunities and the freedom to play without the weight of being the club's only striking option. He suggested that if United had both Hojlund and Sesko competing for the starting spot, the competition in training would raise the standards of both players and ultimately benefit the entire team. That is a really compelling point, and it is the kind of forward-thinking analysis that United's decision-makers need to be taking seriously. And then there is the surprise admission from Patrice Evra, one of the greatest left-backs in Manchester United history and a man who knows exactly what it takes to succeed at Old Trafford. Evra has admitted he is surprised by how well Hojlund has performed at Napoli, and his comments add another important voice to the growing chorus of people calling for the Danish striker to be given a second chance at United. When legends of the club start speaking out about a player, it is usually worth paying attention. The bottom line is this: Manchester United have a decision to make, and they need to make it soon. Hojlund is performing brilliantly, his confidence is back, and Ryan Giggs and Patrice Evra both believe he deserves another opportunity at Old Trafford. If United can bring him back and pair him with Sesko in a competitive attacking partnership, the potential is genuinely exciting. But if they wait too long and Napoli secure Champions League football, that decision could be taken out of their hands entirely. Champions League football, returning injury absentees, and a potentially fascinating summer transfer window. Manchester United's next few months are going to be absolutely incredible to follow. So what do you think? Should Michael Carrick and the United hierarchy do everything they can to bring Rasmus Hojlund back to Old Trafford this summer? Or has his time at United come and gone? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Manchester United video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.